Oh, here we go, baby. New York Jets football. I got the rally towel cooking. We made it the number 8 Aaron Rodgers throwback jersey. There we go. What is going on? Matt O'Leary here for a pregame live stream before New York Jets football. We are here to do some final thoughts. We'll hear from you in the comments, in the chat. All good things. J Boy is first with the super chat. Gotta show him the love. Thank you so much, J Boy, and to everyone here in the chat hanging out before this game. Who's pumped? Who's pumped? I'm using this rally towel from 2015. That was it. I was in the building the last home game in 2015, which was a New York Jets win over the New England Patriots in overtime, and MetLife went absolutely buck wild because it was a win-and-in scenario. Now, we know what happened after that. Obviously, things did not go well, but that was the last time that there was any semblance of legitimate playoff hope for this team. That ends now, and the season starts today. Oh, my goodness gracious. I am so effing excited. Shout out to everyone hanging out. Love having you guys in here. Shout out J Boy for the super chat to get us rolling. As I'm sure you guys are well aware of right now, a little inclement weather going on at MetLife Stadium. Here is the view right now, or as close to right now as humanly possible. 618 ESPN New York tweeted this out. On the field, obviously, they are there's rain coming down. People are now just entering the building, which is a good thing that fans are entering the building. You want to be in there early. You want to get in your seat by 7:30 for the pregame festivities to begin. But it's a little bit nerve-wracking. I keep refreshing Twitter because I'm like a little bit scared that inclement weather is not going to be the best scenario. Although NYJ Matt, great Twitter follow. If you do not follow him, I just went and refreshed Twitter. This was tweeted at 6:29, so 5 minutes ago. Reporting live from MetLife, skies cleared, weather is perfect. There's a rainbow directly over Aaron Rodgers. If that's not a good vibe, then I don't know what is, right? Let's go, baby. Little rainbow. I'm very envious of all the people who are there today. Look, I know the drill. I know what I signed up for. I wanted to be here to do my, coverage of the game. And I love watching, games from home. I'm going to one game this year, the Monday night game against the Chargers, but I am so excited for this one. And I'm so excited for everyone who is there right now. There we go. Let's check in with the chat. Dakota's hanging out with us. He says, this feels like a playoff game, to be honest. I had that playoff game, stomach rumbling and the nerves since early this morning. That nervous excitement. That's really the only way that I could describe the feeling, is a nervous excitement. And that's exactly it. That's the feeling that I've had pretty much all day long leading up to this game. And as it's inching closer, same kind of thing. Same exact feeling. It really has not changed a whole lot. Jack says, I'm not going to say I'm bricked up, but I'm not bricked. He's pitching a 10. Jack is pitching a 10. Good stuff. John chimes in, says, rainbow over MetLife right now. Yep, we are winning the Super Bowl. Oh my God, I love it. I'll pull it up. Thank you for the comment, John. I'll pull it up right now. We're looking at NYJ Matt's tweet. And that is all the confirmation that I need in this one. Candido says the Jets have elevated linebacker Sam Iguavoen for Monday night's game against the Bills. Yes. So they did not elevate Tim Boyle. So there is no third quarterback. Remember that whole rule change that was implemented this year? On game days, normally you would think that the Jets would elevate Tim Boyle to be that third emergency quarterback. They elected not to do that today. It is Sam Iguavoen. We're still pretty far out from active and inactives. So really don't expect to see that immediately. I think it's probably going to be a little bit, but I will be on for roughly an hour. I kind of want to do a little handoff to Green Bean. So you guys know the drill. If you're a Jet fan watching this, that Green Bean goes live. It'll be on the Talking Jets channel, and he will have the reactions. I will pop in at halftime to give my halftime thoughts on that. But that I just want to lead into it. And later on in the program, I would imagine that we will have some info on actives and inactives. Brian sends in a super chat. Brian, thank you so much for checking in with us. He says the throwback logo looks great in the end zone. It absolutely does. If for whatever reason you missed it, I will pull it up right now on the shared screen and I'll show it to you because I could not agree more. It did look absolutely fantastic. Where was I? I thought Rosenblatt tweeted it out. I guess maybe he deleted the tweet. Who else has had it? I think Samini definitely had it. Rich Samini. Let's go. I hate to bring up a Rich Samini tweet, but yeah, here we go. Okay. So let's pull that up. This is it. This is a look at the logo at midfield, and this is a really bad look at the end zone. I'm going to minimize your comment, Brian. And I'm going to put me to the side. So that way we have a little bit of a better end zone look. It looks fantastic. It really does. I love the old school Jets logo. I have it hanging up over me. I'm rocking the legacy throwback jersey today for good reason. Really exciting stuff. Ed says, greetings from all us Jet fans in Ireland. Let's go. What is going on, Ed the Red? Yes, I am so excited for all you guys over in Ireland, England, Germany. There's a ton of Jet fans in Europe, and you guys are legit. You're staying up late for this one. I get it, but hopefully they make it worth the while. John asked, when do actives come out? I thought 2 hours prior. It's usually roughly an hour before, if I remember correctly from last year. We're about games should start at 8:30 tonight, right? We have not seen any actives or inactives yet. My anticipation would be that we would see actives and inactive players who's going to be active and inactive. I'm going to guess roughly around the 7:15 mark, maybe. So at some point on this show, hopefully within the next half hour, 45 minutes or so, we should have an answer there. And that's kind of what Steven chimes in and says here. It says about an hour and a half before the game is active and inactive. So it should be really good stuff. Dakota's got a prediction. He says Jets 35, Jills 13 or 20. I'm going a little bit of an opposite direction. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game in this one. I don't anticipate it to be this big, high scoring, back and forth kind of game. Let's pull this up right now. Jake Asman is there at MetLife Stadium, another Jets YouTube legend. Aaron Rodgers has brought a rainbow to Jet Life Stadium. Thank you, Aaron. Look, it's perfect, right? It's the perfect metaphor. He spent not all offseason, but he spent the what was it, 4 days in the darkness. He comes out, and now it's kind of same thing, that there was the dark clouds. Now there's the rainbow coming out over MetLife Stadium. It's a little too real for me. This is all starting to feel a little bit too real for me, isn't it? Oh, man, I love it. That is fantastic stuff. Now, I do have Twitter notifications on, so for the Jets, any information they give you on actives and inactives, I will be able to pull that up for you. The latest from the New York Jets is Sauce Gardner walking in, and the caption from the Jets is locked in. There he is, Sauce with the awesome chain. He's rocking the shirt. Looks really cool. I'm going to guess that's some designer brand. Forgive me. I'm not like the most fashionable guy, as I'm sure you could tell. I wear t-shirts and gym shorts every day. And when I work and do my videos from here, from the studio. So I'm not really in on the fashion, but I think it looks really good. And I love the Sauce chain. Apparently Woody is rocking his chain today. So I'll see if we'd be able to pull that one up and pull up Woody's chain. I believe I'm going to see if I can find the tweet. I saw it on IG, but if we could actually, here we go. My guy Petey is at the game. He was there bright and early. He's got, look at the picture with Woody Johnson, and Woody's rocking his chain today. A million buttons unbuttoned for Woody Johnson. He is ready to party. He looks like he just got off a late night out at the bars. But his day is just starting. His day is just starting. No tie, just the massive, massive chain. Things you absolutely love to see from Woody Johnson. Johnson's guy, Super Bowl this year, 20-0. How freaking epic would that be? I'll sign up for like 11 wins first. Obviously anything more than that would be stellar. I would sign up for that in a second, but a good call out here from Brian Bogan, who says Aaron Rodgers won his last 9 Monday Night Football games, which is 100% true. That is the truth. Aaron Rodgers has won his last 9 Monday night games. There was another interesting stat with Aaron Rodgers and Monday night, and I want to see if I can find it on Twitter. I'm sure I can if I just do a little bit of a search. It was Aaron Rodgers is 9-0 in his last 9 Monday night games. And the follow-up was that Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, and Sauce Gardner, those 3 guys, Breece, Sauce Gardner, and Garrett Wilson, those 3 guys were in middle school the last time that happened. Middle school. Oh my God. Maybe I do Rodgers middle school. It'll come up, but that's maybe a little on the optimistic side that the tweet will come up. But I saw that it was that those young pups were in middle school when that happened, which is hilarious. Could have been a joke tweet. If it is, I fell for the joke tweet. Dakota saying Lawson out that is new information. If that is true, where are we seeing that Lawson is out? I guess we go. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. This is confirmed. Thank you, Dakota, for mentioning something in the chat. This is relatively big news. Brian Costello of the New York Post tweets, Jets defensive end Carl Lawson is going to be inactive tonight, per source. This is not because he is injured. The Jets view this as the best thing for Lawson as they enter a short week going to Dallas on Sunday. Lawson returned late in camp from his back injury and has not been ramped up in time. So this is a little bit of a, I guess, a precautionary thing. Now, luckily for the New York Jets, this is one of their deepest positional groups, if not their deepest positional groups. I think this is absolutely, something to keep an eye on with Carl Lawson, but that means Jermaine Johnson is going to have a much bigger role in this game, and he would be a starter. So again, this is a pure guess, and they're going to rotate these guys a lot, so take it with a grain of salt. But my guesstimation is that it's going to be JFM on one defensive end, Jermaine Johnson on the other side with Quinnen Williams and Quentin Jefferson on the inside. But as everyone's saying in the chat, Jermaine Johnson and Will McDonald time. Brian Bogan is saying we'll be fine. We're deep. I'm with you there. I think they are absolutely deep enough at that position. And I'm really not like crazy concerned with it. I think, look, I'm a Carl Lawson fan. I think he's a good player. But if he's not 100%, there's no reason to put him out there in week 1 if he's not ramped up enough when you have, I don't know, Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson, and Bryce Huff who could fill that role. Like, it's just crazy to put yourself in that position. I love it. Jesse says, O'Leary, are we getting 2 touchdowns from any of our guys tonight? I'm thinking Cook gets 2, 1 on the ground and 1 in the air. LFGJ. Absolutely love this question. I'm going to say no. I like your prediction that Dalvin Cook gets in the end zone. I think Dalvin's a real a contender to get in. Now, Garrett Wilson's going to be the favorite. I'm curious to see what his odds are right now for any time touchdown. I think that is something that, he's plus 165 right now. I don't have to give you the sports book. I don't have to deal with a sports book at this present moment. So I won't give any free plugs. But he is plus 165. Dalvin Cook is plus 140. Steph Diggs is plus 145. I like Garrett's seems like an obvious choice, a favorite to get in, but I do really like Dalvin Cook a lot. And Alan Lazard because of his connection with Aaron Rodgers and the familiarity there as well. Inactives are out. Carl Lawson, Izzy Abanikanda, Jason Brownlee, Irv Charles, Max Mitchell, Zaire Barnes. Here we go. All right, let me just pull. Thank you for commenting that in. I'm going to pull that up. Yep, here we go. No, not the exact one that I was looking for, but I'm going to pull it up on the New York Jets tweeted it out. Here we go. Let's pull it up full screen. Thank you for calling it out. Here is the inactives from the New York Jets. Running back Izzy Abanikanda is out. Not crazy surprising on that one. They are going to rely on their 3 running backs in Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook, and Michael Carter. Irv Charles and Jason Brownlee sit. Max Mitchell, Carl Lawson, and Zaire Barnes. Those are, I'm going to just toss a little retweet on that. Barnes is the 4th linebacker. So, well, that means Chaz Surratt's active. So I guess he's technically the 5th linebacker. So Chaz Surratt should be good to go. Max Mitchell, not crazy that he's inactive. They really like Billy Turner a whole lot. And that means 5 wide receivers are active today, with Xavier Gibson getting the nod, as he is. My expectation will be that he is going to be both the punt returner and kick returner in this game. J-Boy is back with another super chat. Let's pop that one back on. Says Aaron Rodgers, 3 touchdowns, 2 passing and 1 rushing. I would sign up for that. I would be thrilled if that's the end result. That would be a stellar day for Aaron Rodgers if he gets 3 total touchdowns, 2 through the air, 1 rushing. I don't think it's going to be a crazy high scoring game. My prediction's been 23-20. I think the under is in play. It's at 45.5. So I think the under comes in here. There's 11 of the 15 games so far have been under. So that's just now, would it be shocking if this was the one to not do that? Then no, of course, but 73% hit rate so far through week 1. These are 2 really good defenses. Both were in the top 5. I know the Bills have a great offense, but they were really stagnant against the Jets last year, and this Bills defense is legit as well. Brian says the game's going to get delayed. They just announced the shelter in place. Another shelter in place. I know that there was one before, but are we getting another one? That would be, I don't want to see this game unfortunately, get delayed. That would be a really big bummer. This is, and again, I'm not saying this is written in stone or anything like that. I'm just pulling up in live time as we go here in this pregame process. Connor Hughes is saying all clear and safe here at MetLife. Game on. Let's go. That's at 6:45. That's 4 minutes ago. Things could obviously change, but I'm going to keep a close eye on Twitter and on social media throughout this whole process here, so that we should be able to do this. Ryan Devlin says game's canceled. Oh no. Oh no. Game's canceled. Things you absolutely hate to see. It's not canceled. Don't worry. Please don't be alarmed. There we go. Kilted chimes in. Appreciate someone going live. Watching from Scotland, so need something to keep me up. Cheers, Matt. Yeah. Welcome in. Wanted to go live and do some chatting, some Jets chatter with you guys before this game tonight. A lot of people do the post game stuff and do it really, really well. So instead, I like to go on before the game, get some last minute thoughts in here on what your take is before the game. And right now we're just kind of going through some of the inactives, which is, I think, important. Josina Anderson just tweeted out the field is open at MetLife Stadium. So that, I mean, the players must be coming back out then, I would imagine, because there was a time where they were not allowed on the field. So that is a good one. Pregame nerds have all gone, replaced with the calm, steadfast resolve, ready for war now. Phil, let's go, baby. We've earned this. I am absolutely excited for that. Vincenzo says, say hi to my mom. It's her name is Joy. It's her birthday. Joy, happy birthday. Go Jets. Let's go. Hopefully they get you a W on your birthday. That'd be nice. Go Jets, baby. PIM reacts. Okay, here we go. This is a really, really good question. He says, you think they're going to limit Breece Hall run attempts? I do. I think Breece Hall is going to run somewhere between 5 to 10 times. My guess is 8. That's my prediction on rushing attempts for Breece Hall. Maybe add a couple catches in there. I think 10 to 12 total targets at most. And I think Dalvin Cook is looking at 12 carries and maybe another 3 or 4 receiving receptions in there, I think is what my expectation is. Now, he could go full alien and just be like, I am good to go. I am absolutely fine. But just based on what the Jets have done really this whole time with bringing Breece Hall on slowly, we saw it with Carl Lawson, him being inactive for today's game. I think that's really a sign that they're going to take things slow with him. And I think they brought Dalvin Cook in so that they could have that opportunity to bring him on slowly. Blitz Crew chimes in with a super chat. Thank you so much to Blitz Crew. Says, think AR is going to be even more amped given what Green Bay did yesterday. Thoughts on AFC East yesterday? All gas, no brakes. Yeah, Jordan, look, I mean, give credit to Green Bay. They absolutely destroyed the Chicago Bears. Jordan Love looked really good, and I'm sure that they are happy with that performance in Green Bay. And we know that Aaron Rodgers loves that extra chip on his shoulder. He absolutely loves that extra chip. Thoughts on the AFC East yesterday as a whole? So it did not. We'll start with New England and then we'll go to the Miami game. New England against Philadelphia. It started as an absolute disaster. You blinked, they were down 16-0. I was texting with my buddy who's a big Patriots fan, and I was like, dude, I knew this is a tough matchup, but I didn't think it would be this bad. And then slowly and surely they come back, and they lost by 5, but they were right in it to the very end. And I think I was more surprised with how lackluster Philly looked. Offensively, they looked much more like they had a plan. Last year, they had 0 plan on offense. We know that defense is going to be good. I don't know if they have enough talent offensively to keep pace in the AFC as like a playoff opponent, but I think they're going to be a scrappy, like 6, 7, maybe 8 win team because of just how good that defense is. And as far as Miami goes, when that offense is clicking and when Tua is healthy, they are a very dangerous team. He put up a ton of yards yesterday. Threw for, was it 466? Tyreek Hill was an absolute animal out there. That offense is really, really good. Defensively, they struggled. They let up a ton of yardage and a ton of points. Both teams scored over 30 points. I'm just curious to see if Vic Fangio really has the big impact on that defense. I don't think we got a huge sign of that initially right out of the gate. Like that matchup against the Chargers was a perfect shootout scenario for both sides. That one screamed like it was going to put up a ton of points, but I gotta tip my cap to Tua. I mean, he had the rough duck interception to Braxton Berrios in the end zone, but other than that, he was absolutely spectacular yesterday. So, yeah, I thought, there's things that you could like from both teams in the AFC East that played yesterday. Miami, I think you'd have to love what Tyreek and Jalen Waddle and those guys did on the offense. And the Patriots, they hung tough in a game that they probably had no business being in. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one. We got new member SG31 Black is the newest member. Thank you so much for joining. You could join as well if you're interested. There is a join button right over by subscribe. You get some emojis in the chat and it helps support the channel. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Dimitri T chimes in. Is Carl Lawson a healthy scratch? According to the Brian Costello report, it seems like that is absolutely the case. That not healthy is probably not the right wording on this one. It was more of a precautionary thing than a healthy scratch. So I'll read the tweet from Costello. Excuse me, I just had to find it. So here we go. Here was the tweet. Jets D end Carl Lawson is going to be inactive tonight, per source. That was a few minutes before the official report came out. This is not because he is injured. The Jets view this as the best thing for Lawson as they enter a short week going up against Dallas on Sunday. Lawson returned late in camp from his back injury and has not had time to ramp up. So I think healthy scratch isn't necessarily the right wording on that. I just think they're being extra precautious with their guy tonight, which again is expected. They totally have a they have the depth there at that position. John joined as a member. John, thank you so much for joining. Much appreciated. No, I'm not. I'm here with you guys. Are you not at the game tonight? No, sir. I am covering it from the home base here at the studio. I'm excited for it. John, the newest member, chimes in. Cheers, Matt. We finally here, brother. Let's go. JETS, Jets. I can't tell you how many people have reached out today and just to send like a little message, but like, dude, I can't believe we made it. JETS, like that little stuff. It's awesome. It means a lot. And Jet fans are just so amped up about this season and deservedly so and rightfully so, because we've watched a lot of garbage football for a really, really long time. And that changes today. It really does. It absolutely changes for this team now. Now is the start. Now is the start of that. I absolutely love this tweet from Kylie Sturgill. She covers, or excuse me, she does not cover. She works for the New York Jets on their social team. It's the perfect picture. It is the perfect picture. It is the field with the rainbow going underneath. Look how beautiful. One, the end zone with that logo, with that JETS logo, with the logo at midfield, the rainbow coming in, the turf looks good. I love on the sidelines, the Jets with the stripes, and the back of the end zone, you have it there too. Sun is coming out now. Look at this. It does not get any better than this. Picture perfect. Things you absolutely love to see. Timo says the players are on the field. Okay, that's good to know. Do we have anyone there reporting live? Anyone live there watching? That would be cool to know. It does look like, so I saw a tweet from Rosenblatt, and it looked like they were in the background there. The players, that is. Johnny says there's a double rainbow over MetLife. Whoa, double rainbow. That, if you don't know, if you're too young for double rainbow video, then you're too young for me. I'm sorry. You gotta know that one. Yeah, I get it. Your guy Tyson's got to get rid of that blue you got back there from this angle. Yeah, so it doesn't fit. I'm in I don't want to completely redo this studio because I will be moving within hopefully the next year. The housing market really sucks, as I'm sure some of you know. So I do have it's called the Step and Repeat that has this logo, the Matt O'Leary NY logo on it, and I really wanted to put that there, but it doesn't fit. So this is a blue screen. On the other side's a green screen. And since I wear Jets jerseys with green on it, if I ever were to actually use a green screen / blue screen for what it's intended for, it would make more sense to have the blue side up. But I get it. I want to redo this. I can't wait to get into the next spot. And it'll look significantly better. It will look significantly better. Mr. Wrecked says it sucks that the weather is going to keep people from pouring in at 7:30. Now, I don't think so. I saw some tweets from people that I follow who are at the game right now that they're saying the lines are not very long at all. That it's now is a good time for them to start getting in. Again, it's 7:00. So you want to be in there by 7:30, right? And then the game's going to be starting a little bit after the 8:00. But you want this thing locked and loaded and the place jumping, right? You want as much energy as humanly possible before this game. Antoine Staley, who covers the New York Jets for the Daily News? I believe the Daily News. Yeah, let me pull it up. He says, no lie, a Jets fan tried to bring in multiple vodka bottles into the stadium. You all are hilarious. That is an epic move. I wish they'd let you bring in your own stuff, but they do not for safety concerns, obviously. And I get that. I really do. Yo, it's Vin is a member. He drops in with his member chat. Jet Life Stadium. Let's get the W. LFG. Let's go, baby. Things you absolutely love to see. Unfortunately, not a great showing from the Giants last night at MetLife. So hopefully at MetLife or Jet Life tonight, we get a little bit of a better showing from that home team. James is hanging out with us. He sends in a super chat. What is going on, James? Thank you so much for hanging with us and for sending in the super chat. It is much appreciated. He says, I don't know about you, Matt, but I woke up feeling like I'm suiting up tonight. The wait is over. LFG Jets. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. Before this stream, I was getting some last minute notes together and just like, some final preparation. I had the ESPN countdown on, which I'm now regretting that I turned off for some reason. I just realized that I turned my TV off and I don't know where the remote is, but anyway, I'm going to be off for this game in time. But I was listening to my pump up song of the evening, and you guys in the chat, I want to hear from you. What is your pump up song today that you were listening to before the game? Because mine, I went a little old school. I went AC/DC Thunderstruck. That guitar intro to start had me feeling some kind of way. Like I was ready to put my head through a wall. I was ready to go. Before that, I was texting with one of my friends, and he sent me Dreams and Nightmares, which is a great song. He's like, this is what I'm listening to get pumped up. But I associate that with that Eagles Super Bowl team. So that was not my go-to song. Be like, oh my God, I can't wait to play this song. But that is a very good pump-up song as well. I went for Thunderstruck, but let me know in the chat if you guys have a pump-up song that you guys went to today. Jets Worldwide says, what are your thoughts on the Galladay workout? I'm assuming this is what this means. I'm really all good with Kenny Galladay. He was an absolute disaster with the New York Giants. I would rather take my chances with Xavier Gibson and Jason Brownlee and the young guys. That's not the direction that I would go. Did he have good years in the NFL 3-4 years ago? Yeah, he did, but he was hurt his last year in Detroit. And then when he came over to the Giants, just was not the same player. I don't want to touch him. I think it's just that ship has sailed. A good player at one point in his career, not to knock him on that. He did put up some nice numbers at one point, but the last full year he played and that was productive was at 2018? I want to say. Oh no, I guess it might have been 2019. Yeah, he played 5 games in 2020 with Detroit, had 338 yards. The 2 years prior, he was an 1,000-yard receiver, 11 touchdowns in 2019, 521 yards in 2021 with the Giants. He had 6 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown in 12 games with the Giants last year. So I just think, I think that ship has sailed, like I mentioned. What else we got going on in the chat? Jeff Fan says, hey, Matt, just heard from Rich to me. He said Lawson is out tonight. Does it surprise you? A little bit. It's a little bit surprising because I thought that he was coming back and trending in the right direction, but I understand why they wanted to go this route, right? Like why they wanted things to be extra cautious with him. There was no reason to rush him back. It's not really a position of need. They're really, really deep at that spot. So I completely understand why they kept him out. It felt like it was something that was the safe decision to do. We got another super chat. Here we go. J Dubs chimes in with his favorite tune-up song, and this was on my playlist. Enter Sandman, Metallica. Let's go. That is a great pump-up song. For those Yankee fans, I'm sure you heard Enter Sandman a ton with Mariano Rivera coming in. Met fans, Billy Wagner used it for a few years as well when he was here with the Mets. That is a great one. When I did college radio, that was my intro song. Hell's Bells is another one that I like. If you're going to go on the classic rock route, I'm all in. I'm curious to see if what you got, if there was any other ones. Vent by Baby Keem. Okay. Socrates says the Matt O'Leary pregame show is what's getting him amped. I love it. Rock Wilder, Method Man, and Redman. Oh, there we go. Method Man, I believe there was pictures of Method Man there right now. So he is absolutely still there. Raining Blood, a little, that's Slayer, right? I believe Raining Blood. Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. All right. A little bit of a different element. A little bit of a different element. I would not have expected that one. My Ambition, Tupac, but I'm a Raiders fan. Okay. Bleed It Out by Linkin Park. That's a good one. I like this. There's some really good ones. Timmy Trumpets, the Narco song, Edwin Diaz's intro. Great song. Motley Crue. Damn, you guys are getting me hyped with these songs. Kickstart My Heart, Motley Crue. There we go. We got another super chat. Oh, Everlong. Dakota puts in a good one. Everlong. There we go. Dave. Matt, thanks so much for all the great off-season content. I have really enjoyed it. Wild for the Night by ASAP is my pump up and how I'm feeling right now. Let's go, Jets. There you go. Dave, I really appreciate it. You guys, everyone in here, and everyone who watches my videos every day, it really means a lot to me that I get to do this every single day. That I get to come on here and talk New York Jets football with you guys means the world to me. I think I have the best job in the world. It's so much fun that this is, again, like what I get to do. And this season feels like it's going to be really special. It feels really, really special. So that's what I'm excited for tonight. And we finally got it. We finally got to the point where we could enjoy this team out on the field. Love it. Everlong hits the feels for me. There we go. Jay says, yo, you're going to be on with Green Bean during the game. At halftime, I will be popping in with Green Bean. He'll be holding it down on the Talking Jets channel. I know Ryan is at the game. So I would be surprised if he pops in at this point. I would say probably would not expect to see Ryan on, but I will be popping in Jeremy, Jets Chaos, Jet Lounge Chaos, whatever he calls himself today. He will be on there. Al Tuna Sandwich says, anyone drunk with Jake and L5? Again, I was very envious of that. I was very, very envious of that one. Yeah, it seemed like a good time. A lot of content guys were there. Richie's there. That was good. Pat Dunn, what's going on? I'll be there week 3. Will you? I will not. I'm going to the Chargers game on Monday Night Football. That is my appearance. Pat, great content guy. Make sure you follow Pat Dunn over on Twitter. Really like his stuff. And he also has the Jetcast pod, which is quality programming. So make sure to follow along with him as well. But I will not be there. I will be there week, what is that, 9? Or is week 9 the Giants? No, week 8's the Giants. So week 9 is the Chargers game. Ocean View Coffee chimes in, says New York needs the Jets to be good because the Mets and Yankees/Giants suck. Yeah, really disappointing baseball season for the New York teams, right? Like no matter which one you root for, you know, Yankee fans can't talk, Met fans can't talk. Both teams are pretty garbage this year. Giants did not get off to a good start, but if the Jets, could it be the New York Jets who saved this city? That would be sweet. I don't know how many of you guys are hockey fans, but all 3 of the local New York hockey/New Jersey hockey teams made the playoffs last year. So like that's a borderline win, but it would be really nice if the New York Jets get into the playoffs and make some noise this year. End that streak, the longest active playoff drought in all the 4 major sports, is way, way, way too high. And I was just talking about Green Bean. He sent me the link to join his show for later. So I am #confirmed in for the halftime show. Jonathan asks, are you from Jersey? No, I'm a Long Island guy. I'm in Nassau County here on Long Island. I prefer, I don't know if there's like, if asking for like why I'm not there or not, or if not even, that's fine. But the last time I went to opening day and drove home that same day was in 2021, the Jets Patriots game. And it took me 4 hours to get home over the George Washington Bridge and back to Long Island. It was miserable. So when I went to opening day last year, I stayed over. I actually went back to the hotel, did my post game coverage from there, and just chilled out and watched football the rest of the night there. I'm from Long Island. I usually like to go to 1 or 2 games a year. Really was considering going tonight, but I'm good with watching this one at home. And Andy chimes in with the super chat, which is kind of where I was going to go next. So good timing. How are you watching this game, by yourself? No, I watch with I actually go with my my dad and my sister, who's a really big Jet fan. That's kind of been our tradition for a long time. No matter where we are in life or in the world, we always try to get together once a week to watch our New York Jets play. And we've bonded over that, and yeah, a lot of good memories from the mid 2000s to early 2010s watching some Jet playoff games. So hopefully get some more of those this year. So I'll be watching with my dad and my sister tonight. Jason Edwards, he's a member of the channel. Thank you so much for supporting. He says, Matt, I'm late to the chat. That's okay. 24-13 Jets. Let's go. Sign me up for that. That would be a relatively decisive win, right? 11-point difference. Not a math guy, never claimed to be. But an 11-point Jets win, that would be really sweet. So that would be a nice defensive performance. 3 touchdowns as well. That's about best case scenario, I think, for realistic expectations. I mean, sure, I have people who think the Jets are going to put up a 35 spot. I don't know if I'm feeling that confident in it. I really, again, want to just see the Jets do that. I think that would be amazing if that were the case. But okay, sorry, this popped up on Twitter, so want to share this. It is from Jeremy Fowler, who says, before Jets kickoff, acknowledging a contract win for CJ Mosley, whose 17 million non-guaranteed salary was not reworked in the offseason. That's a big number for 31-year-old middle linebacker, but Mosley playing at a high level as a team captain, and the Jets are all in this year. Okay. Sorry. I thought I was reading it quick, obviously, as I was live here, and I thought it was maybe saying like a last minute reworked, but it's saying that his fully guaranteed contract is kicking in. All right. So yeah, I mean, we knew that. It's a lot of money. And you can thank Mike McCagnon for resetting the linebacker market, but good stuff. Blunted says, Matt, I'm in Vegas. How's the weather looking? Good, sir. It is clearing up there. It is clearing up at MetLife Stadium. There was a great tweet from NYJ Matt, which I'm going to pull up. This is from maybe it'll tell us in a second here how long ago it was. 45 minutes ago. But the weather started to turn and you were getting the rainbow out over MetLife Stadium. It has since even cleared up even more so than that. But I want to see if we could get even a more updated image. Oh my God, is this real? From 703, Michael Nania. Look at that. The sun trying to peek through. Does it get any better than that? Little sunset action. That field looks absolutely gorgeous with the Jets in the end zone, the Jets at midfield, old school logo, the throwback Jets logo. I can't wait to see them run out in the white throwback jerseys with the white pants and the helmet with the Jets on the side. Man, that is going to look good. That's going to look fantastic. SGS, how many touches for Breece Hall tonight? That's a really good question. I'm going to say total 11. 8 carries, 3 receptions. 8 carries, 3 receptions. I think that's the move. Jiggaman is in here. It says, Matt, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a good time. John says Jets 53, Bills 3. There we go. I love it. We're about at the 45-minute mark of the program. We're moving along right here. I think what we're going to try to do here is have some fun. Close out for the last 15 minutes or so. and have some fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in to join the show. So if you want to join and give me your take, I will add it right here. If you click this link, you could join the show. We'll bring people in, get some Jets takes in here before we get out of here. I'll pin the message as well. And we'll close out with some New York Jets football. Things you absolutely love to see. Ricky says, Matt, Jets D 6 sacks tonight. I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. I think that 6 sacks is a fair number for this New York Jets team to hit. I really do. I think that they should be able to get 5+ pretty easily, especially with the right side of that Bills defensive line. All right, we're going to go to the phone lines first. Brian is here. Brian is ready to hop on. Brian, how's it going, my man?
What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? Good to finally talk to you.
Absolutely.
I've never been on your show before. You don't really have a lot of these.
Welcome aboard. I am excited to have you on. What's your take for this game? What do you think happens here?
Well, I think for sure, we're gonna win for sure. But most importantly, I think that we got to focus on that running game, man. I think that's really gonna, open up the offense. And I think that Buffalo has a good defensive line, but after that, Milano's there, but they're missing that other linebacker. I think that we could expose that right there.
No, I'm with you. I think obviously with the addition of Aaron Rodgers, that's like everyone's really excited about that, as they should be. But I think the focal point of this game on the offense is the Jets are going to try to run the ball and build the play action game in through the passing attack. So I'm with you. I think we see a good amount of Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall in this game.
Yeah, for sure. And then also, my last point, I think that we got to also take advantage of the tight ends. Yep. I think that's somewhere where we could expose Buffalo, like what I mentioned with the linebackers, and then let's throw some bombs down the field eventually, and try to send these guys home.
I love it, Brian. You hit it on the head. Enjoy the game tonight.
You too. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Thank you to Brian for popping in. We're going to go to the next call in a second here. Just want to get this super chat up. You think Cobb gets a touchdown? I don't know about a touchdown, but I do think he will have a few catches in this game. Maybe like 3 or 4 catches for 30 yards. I think it'd be a little bit of a surprise. Let's go out to my man, Jacob. What's going on, Jacob Porto? How are you?
Yo, what up, Matt? How you doing, bro?
Good. You're on location for this one, right?
Yeah, so I'm actually at a bar here in Charlotte. Found out we've got like 150 plus Jets fans that are all coming out here tonight. So I was like, you know what? I'm coming out here. I'm bringing cameras. I'm hanging out. But of course, I had to check in with you, bro. I mean, come on. I had to.
Absolutely. I'm glad you checked in with us here. That's awesome that you're getting that many people out to your event. What's your feel for this game? What do you think is happening here tonight?
Well, I mean, my take this morning from now that we see that the weather's clearing up, I was like, oh man, we're going to just see a nonstop run game, which I'm okay with the weather, the way it was supposed to be. I would have loved it. I was like, yeah, we're definitely getting a Hall. We're getting a Cook touchdown, but I'm hoping I really see 2 things, Matt. Number 1, I need a Garrett Wilson, Aaron Rodgers dime. Okay. Like I need one off the gate. And I just want to see this celebration right here like a million times tonight, bro. All right. Then I'm a happy guy, dude. But I'm hoping we win. I feel real confident. And it's been a long time going into a game just being confident that we can win a game with a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, bro. I'm so excited, man.
Yeah, we absolutely deserve this. I'm with you, too. I want to see Jermaine Johnson get some sacks, and he should get some playing time. No Carl Lawson tonight. What's your take on that?
Well, it's funny. We were just talking about it because I feel like as a Yankees fan, I feel like I'm watching like an Anthony Rizzo situation again, right? Like what's wrong with the back? What's going on? And it just feels like it's so much silent treatment when it comes to that, right? But luckily with our depth, I'm not concerned with him being out. Matt, I was live earlier. Have they given us an update on the O-line? Is Dwayne Brown out? Like where are we at there?
Yeah, so the only inactive on the offensive line is Max Mitchell. So Dwayne Brown and Mekhi Becton, expected to slot in and play. So, the healthy 5, it's as good as it's going to get.
There we go. Yeah, man. So hopefully I'm reaching out to you after this game and just doing this celebration all night long, bro.
I love it. Well, enjoy your event tonight, and hopefully you get a Jets W while you're out there.
Sounds good. Thanks, Matt. Later, bro.
Absolutely. All right. We got Johnny is behind the scenes. We're going to go to Johnny. How's it going, my man?
What's going on, Matt? Hey, man, shout out to all the Long Island heads. This is dope, man. So shout out to Strong Island out there.
Let's go.
I'm living in Virginia Beach now, but,
Okay.
never forget the 516. But, dude, I'm so hyped. I can't control it. I gave my kids Benadryl so they could go to sleep, right?
Power move. That is a power parent move, I got to say.
Did you have bad allergies, as they say, right?
Yeah.
I got my Sanchez jersey because my legacy jersey hasn't come in yet. I think I'm probably the only guy that had to get a custom Kuntz jersey made, right?
Did you?
So
that was your legacy jersey? Was a Kuntz custom?
It's a Kuntz one, yeah.
Wow.
Because I went to Old Dominion out here, and he went to ODU out here, so
makes sense.
Plus, it's Kuntz.
He's a guy. Yeah, no, that's a great jersey to rock. It's going to be unique, one of one when you're rocking that one for sure.
Yeah, I probably just gave the gross margin at 100% for the sales of the only Kuntz jersey in all of Chet's organization right now. So I'll take it, man.
I love it. Do you have a score prediction for tonight? What's your feel?
Yeah, dude. So everything's aligning for us, man. And I think it's the quiet before the storm, meaning that our defense is going to destroy that line tonight. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of hammer downs and a lot of uppercuts, a.k.a. Jermaine Johnson and Q Williams over there. Yep. But I'm going to go ahead and say, man, 40-9. I don't even think we let them score at all, dude, tonight. I mean, I think we're going to take back Jet Life Stadium from that horrendous of an atmosphere last night that was being played over there yesterday. But, dude, Matt, you're one of the GOATs. Man, I like watching you on there, dude. All the stuff that you do. We appreciate you. You the man. And Jets. Woo! Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you for checking in with us, Johnny. Really appreciate it there. Quick super chat, then we'll get back to the calls. Andy says, are you worried about overconfidence as a fan? Not really. I think there's reason for confidence with this team right now. At least I can only speak for myself. Where my level of expectation is, I'm comfortable with that. I don't know if I could see the Jets putting up 30 plus or 35 plus, but you never know. I really hope that's the case. I think that would be a blast, but I think Jet fans are right to be confident in this one. Ricky from New York is here. We can go out to Ricky. What's going on, man? How are you?
Hey, what's happening, Matt? It's Ricky in New York. I'm actually in Florida.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
At any rate, there is no such thing as overconfidence, man. You got to be in the game to win it. We're in this game. You know what? As a not only a Jets, but a huge Florida State fan, I'm used to watching that hammer come down, baby. And we are going to see a bunch of that tonight. Tonight's also going to be the Bryce Huff show. Come on, game wrecker. He put it away for us last time. He's going to do it again. Bryce Huff's going to explode this year. But by the end of this season, everyone is going to know that man's name. I'm looking forward to a great game tonight. 31 Jets, 17 Bills. Done.
I love it. I love the confidence, and I'm with you. I think it's a big game from Bryce Huff, and he should get on the field a lot too. With no Carl Lawson, we should see a lot of those young pups on the edge. I think I'm with you on that.
Right on, and yeah, like I said earlier, six sacks I think is a reasonable estimate. But dude, I just cannot wait to see our defensive line in particular get after it. But the defense as a whole. I am ready to see DJ Reed ball out tonight. Dude, I'm just ready. I'm ready. I mean, we got to watch every other NFL team play. I've had to watch my college team play twice. The wait has been killing me. Finally, time for some Jets football.
I love it. Ricky, enjoy the game tonight.
You too, man.
There he is. Let's go to the legend. V-Man from the car. V-Man, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. How are you? What got you? What got you to do this?
Well, I was doing a pregame live stream. We had a bunch of people in hanging out, and I figured, you know what? Let's drop the link in here and see if we could hear from the fans. And I was very happy to see your name come across the screen, V-Man.
Well, of course, it's not complete without me. So there's that.
What's your feel for this game?
I'm confident. I've been antsy, looking forward to this game. That I'm pumped. I'm hyped. That I'm hyper and I'm excited for this game. But that might just be the Cuban coffee in me.
How many Cuban coffees have you had today?
Entire carafe.
How much? An entire?
Yeah, I made a whole thing of Cuban coffee, a Cuban coffee.
There you go. So you should be amped up for this one.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, my feeling is like this is gonna be a bit of a statement game from Aaron Rodgers. My feel,
Okay.
He's heard the wash talk this offseason or the dysfunctional Jets, all this, and I think he wants to remind everyone who he is. And that's my feel for this game.
I love it. Do you have a score prediction? We got you out of here with a score prediction.
Yeah, that'll probably be about 36 Jets, 14 Bills.
I love it. Sign me up. V-Man, enjoy the game tonight, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there he is, the legend V-Man. I see another caller in here, J.U. Your camera is not on, so I don't want to go to you if you're not ready. I just saw him drop out, actually, so that takes care of that. Let's go to Scott's super chat. He says, drop a beer in the chat if you're drinking a beer. Go Jets. All right. Yeah, there you go. I have not started indulging yet, but I'm sure I will right before kickoff. I'll be getting in my seat, get my snacks ready. I had some pregame chicken nugs, which was elite. That was pretty clutch. And then I'm going to be trying to make a little charcuterie board or how did Tanzel Smart say it? Charcuterie board. Picked up some prosciutto, some salami, some nice Italian cured meats, some cheese, some crackers, all the good stuff. Absolutely. And I got to pick a whiskey out. Today's a good, today's a special day. So maybe I'll break out one of the nicer ones. I'm looking at my Weller Antique 107. That might be the move to start. There we go. Wanted to drop a tree in the chat if you're going to smoke some tree. Hey, look, it's legal. You want to do it? I got nothing against that. And Blunted, Vegas. The name Blunted. I all you, man. Good stuff. No pastrami. Do I have pastrami? No, I don't think so. Salami, prosciutto. I think there's pepperoni too. I don't think I have pastrami. No pastrami. King Jamie, our favorite Chiefs fan, says 4 beers deep right now. Enjoy, King Jamie. Thank you for your continued support to the New York Jets. Sorry about your Chiefs in week 1, but they'll be back and strong. I'm sure you're happy about the Chris Jones extension. Apparently, Rodgers just came onto the field. I'm going to pull up. Let me recheck Twitter and see if there's any video of it. Oh, but first, hang on. We got to show this. They tweeted it out. The New York Jets just tweeted it out. So let me share my screen again for a second. Jeremy Rucker in the FDNY shirt and the FDNY hat and the Never Forget shirt. Local kid, Long Island kid. Is he gets it. So shout out to Jeremy Rucker. He's always supporting. He's rocking the FDNY in practice and stuff like that. So don't expect anything less than that. I'm trying to see if on Twitter there is there's a picture of Breece Hall in a visor, which looks pretty freaking dope. Shout out to Boy Green for pulling that. Man, I can't get over that jersey, helmet, face mask, and visor looks so freaking good. I love it. Andy says, did you buy negative press about Aaron Rodgers before the trade? Some of it, to be honest. I'm not gonna, say that I thought Aaron Rodgers was a choir boy by any stretch of the imagination. There's some things in his past that he's either said or done. Or I'm like, I don't necessarily love that. But, I thought that he was looking for a new opportunity, and I just thought he wasn't happy at the end in Green Bay. And since he's been here, I think he's proven a lot that, he wasn't necessarily the big bad guy that everyone thought he was in Green Bay. I think he's done a pretty good job of clearing things up. They got Rodgers walking on the field, says VR Hidalgo. I'm on Twitter, refresh. I'm trying to find it. But I've yet to see a picture of it. I'm surprised Boy Green hasn't tweeted it out yet. He's got Breece Hall and Michael Carter coming out. All right. We'll keep pace. I'll hang on for probably about 10 more minutes, and then we'll get out of here. I know Green Bean, I believe his live stream, is going live at 7:45. I want to confirm for that for you guys. I want you to head right over there to Talking Jets when this is done. So make sure to do that. Joseph says, just get Rodgers to 65% of snaps with poor Jets winning record to benefit Packers draft status. Joseph, go scratch, buddy. Go scratch. Can't you just enjoy your win yesterday? Don't make it bad about us. Again, let me do a quick refresh on Twitter. I can't get over the sky now. Here's Dom C, friend of the program, Dom C. Beautiful view from section 101. Look at that sky. That is unbelievable. The lights are on. The field looks great. Players are starting to get in there. The fans are starting to pile in. That's what you love to see. Steven says, Tony Adams will have an interception tonight. I am in on that. I would absolutely sign up for that. This is interesting. Jake Paul in the building. I don't think isn't he a Cleveland fan? Aren't they Cleveland fans? I guess he's just there to be there. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Aaron Rodgers. We have a picture of Aaron Rodgers on the field. It's not a great one, but still surreal. It's Aaron Rodgers warming up in a Jets jersey. Thank you, Nick Faria, for the tweet. Man, I gotta see if someone has a better picture. We'll pop that up. We'll be on for a little bit longer. And Boy Green has video. Of course he does. And now there's video on SNY. All right, but Packers fans rooting for Aaron and the Jets. Andy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look, Aaron, I'm sure you would have liked more. Aaron got you a Super Bowl. He got you a lot of good years. Jet fans have suffered for a really, 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 really long time. Really long time. So if you could find it in your hearts, please, if you can find it in your hearts for it to maybe once just be our time, one time, that'd be much appreciated. All right, I want to go now and thank you again, Andy. I want to go now back to the shared screen. Here he is, Aaron Rodgers, making his way onto the MetLife Stadium, onto the field as a New York Jet. Starting to feel real. The fans are going absolutely bananas, as they should. Look at it. Look at all those happy Jet fans. That's awesome. There he goes. And then SNY had right underneath it. Him under center. Getting ready, warming up. Those jerseys are stellar. I can't get over it. I can't get over them. So we were live for a little bit over an hour. As I mentioned, I will be on with Green Bean. Okay, wait, hold on. Before we go, Aaron Rodgers dapping up Jake Paul. What in the world is happening? What is this? Aaron Rodgers and Jake Paul dabbing each other up? That is the bad juju that I want to get out of here. Clear that out. Clear it out. But I'll be on with Green Bean at halftime over on the Talking Jets channel. I will be with my post-game reaction after that, a video going live on the channel later tonight or in the early hours of the morning, depending on how long the game goes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember, Jet fans, we deserve this. JETS. Jets. I'll see you next time.